Hello and welcome everyone. Let's dive right into Bitcoin and talk about why is it the most profitable price action trading right now. Okay, let's look at the chart and see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen over here and we're going to go in and talk about Bitcoin. All right, so what we see over here is the Bitcoin daily chart. Look at this, right? It has a very strong momentum to the upside. What is actually happening? Let's dive in. Price action. You have a strong move to the upside. You have a pullback. You have another move to the upside in this pullback. What is it? This is a strong trending, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Now, is it going to go up again? Is it going to be higher? This is what we want to see. But why is it so predictable? Well, we are in the bull market. It's trending very strong to the upside. All these things that we see when it starts consolidating are patterns that are very tradable. Okay, what is it that we can see that can actually lead us to make money in the market? All right. So, what has happened here on the Bitcoin 4-hour chart? What I'm looking at here right now is 4-hour chart. Actually, I want to show you the weekly chart so you can actually see a very nice pattern over here. So this is the weekly chart of Bitcoin. What are we talking about here? Look, there is a bull flag. Bull flag are very predictable price action pattern. You see here, there's a bull flag right there, okay? If you don't know what a bull flag is, just do a Googling or go to our website. It has a pole and has a flag, which is a small retracement that looks like a flag. Where does it go once it breaks out like it broke right here? It travels this distance. Where did it go? It traveled exact that distance, maybe a little bit more before it retrace. Okay, so this is the weekly chart. Now, let's look at the daily chart. Do we have the same pattern there? Well, the daily chart here has a small triangle. People call it triangle. You can see that it is also a bull flag. You can see it deeply over here in a more granular way, right? This is where you travel. This is the target. And what I talk about, you went a little bit more. So, but in terms of trading, it's all about risk management, okay? Now, when you form the first high over here, this bull flag over here, some people actually talk about a triangle formation. Look at it. There's a triangle here, right? You can clearly see here. And people talk about, Elon Musk and how he made a tweak and made this breakout. Well, who cares about, what he said, what he tweaked it? This is a possibility of breakout that has a retracement and then it broke out. So this is a triangle formation. When the triangle here breaks out, where does it go? It travels this distance. So when you are trading the triangle, you trade on the breakout. This is your breakout zone over here. You put your stop over here and it travels this distance over here. Where did it go? It traveled right there. It traveled at that distance. What are we seeing right now? This is the daily chart. This is forming almost like a cup, right? There is a cup and handle formation. If you look behind me, there is a photo of a cup and handle formation. Take a look at my screen back there. There's a cup and handle formation. If you don't know what cup and handle is, please go ahead and do a Google or go to our website and see, what is it and how do you trade it? It's very profitable. There's predictability of the price movement during these patterns. Okay, so what I like to show you is another very interesting pattern that it happened after it made the all-time high over here. It formed this beautiful head and shoulder. This is actually inverse head and shoulder right here. This is the left shoulder right here. This is the head and this is the right shoulder. What happens when it forms the inverse head and shoulder? So here is the inverse head and shoulders. It travels this distance right here. Okay, where did it go? It traveled just about that. And where it hit this very top. Okay, is this predicted? Did I predict the future? No, these are predicted moves and predicted patterns that we see on every day. Okay, now it's all about managing risk. Once the risk is formed, once you have your 1-to-1, 1-to-2, 1-to-3 risk to reward, that's when you enter the trade. Okay, now once it made the all-time high over here, look at how interesting over here. It formed the all-time high. Now we have a range, right? It formed also a divergence, right? If you look here, we have our reversal trend indicator. It formed a divergence here. The price went up, all right? Now, there was another diversion that happens here. The price went down, right? How do you trade them? There is a break on this trend line over here. There's another break on this trend line. That's how you trade the diversions, okay? Look at my next video that talk about Bitcoin versus Euro US dollar, so you can see exactly how to trade them. Okay, now I want to know, if you want to ask me what do we expect of to see. Well, I don't care about what's going to happen tomorrow. I care about what I see right now. There is this strong out trend line over here, and there's this smaller trend line over here. What is price going to do? I don't care what price is going to do, but what it's showing right here is it's forming almost another cup. This is a cup, and where is it going to go? The most likely place that's going to go is this trend line. So there's a high probability that is going to form another cup and handle here before it breaks to the upside. If it doesn't form a cup and handle, if it doesn't break to the upside, where is it that the price is going to go? Well, take a look at it here. If it breaks this first trend line, the second trend line is the bigger time frame trend line. And if it hits over here, look where it's going to hit here. There's support and resistance. If you don't know what support and resistance is, take a look at it, Google it. If price happens to go back here, which is around the 40s, 42, this will be a super opportunity to buy. Why? There is a first stop over here where the price is hitting a resistance here. The price now made this as a support zone. The price support here and reverse to the upside. If price goes back here and hits this support zone again, this will be a fantastic opportunity for buying to the upside. All right, guys, thank you for watching. See the next video about price action, Bitcoin versus Euro USD. Thank you for watching and happy trading, everyone.